Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today in this video, I'm just going to be reacting to one of my favorite drum set solos because I grew up watching and hearing Neil Peart. You know, the band from Rush. He's the drummer. He's the GOAT. I mean, I don't want to get into a whole discussion about Neil Peart because this would take up another video, but I want to react to one of my favorite drum solos from one of his concerts. It's the one called Rush in Rio. This was in 2003. This is when Rush came back from their 5-year break due to all the events that happened with Neil Peart's life. But specifically, this concert is something broke in my head. I just wanted to say, yeah, again, this concert is just one of my favorite live concerts in general, and then one of my favorite Rush concerts still to this day. I think this is the best. When they came back, this was like unreal, like their sound, everything, and hearing them live specifically in this concert in Rush in Rio and Pablo, they toured all Brazil. I don't know what happened, but they just somehow they sounded tighter. Their sound was just enormous, and I don't know what it was. I remember watching this DVD concert, that my dad showed me. I became so obsessed with Neil Peart's drum parts, and specifically this drum solo that he does in this concert. So I am going to be rewatching it all over again. I haven't seen it in such a long time, and I had to buy this DVD. Because I couldn't find it for a while because I lost it. Yeah, so I'll stop talking. All right, guys, enjoy this reaction. Oh my God. Man, it's so clean. Jesus Christ. His rudiments are so just clean and effortlessly just flawless. All those rolls and diddles, shit. Oh my God. Jesus, it's making me itch, you know? The soul's making me itch. Damn. Woo. Underneath his feet too. On top of what his hands are doing. Still with his feet underneath. Oh my God. Damn. Like triplet stuff going on. Jesus Christ. What the fudge? What? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. All those rudiments were, again, just like, it was like a Buddy Rich little solo right there. What the hell? And now it just sounds like there's a jungle, like he's in the jungle or something. What the? What? Like? What the fudge, man? Oh. Oh man. Nice. Oh, sick. Oh my God, now he's going faster. Shit. Jesus. One, two, one. God damn it, man. Like those splashes. And those hi-hat lifts. Jesus. The cowbells. Oh, that was sick. That was sick lick. Jesus. Oh my God, man. Look at that crowd. What the hell, man? What the F? Oh my God, Jesus. Just already so musical, coming out of all that jungle kind of crazy tom stuff that he was doing, and then he goes to the cowbells to like give it like a different texture of like percussion-y, kind of very like it sounds like an ensemble piece almost. And now he just rotated his kit to the electronic side. Insane to me. Stupid, man. All these what the hell? It sounds like 5 different drummers are playing right now. Like to me it sounds, yeah, like obviously I think there's a lot of influence going on here with supposedly it was like African beats that he was listening to at the time, I think, on his road. I remember on his in his book he was describing a lot of like African music, and he was hearing certain songs, and I think that's where this is all coming from. I think from all this music that he was listening to, but yeah, like very African, tribal, some weird sounds, but it just, yeah. I love that echo. Jesus Christ, man. He's rotating again. Jesus Christ. Shit. Oh my God. Oh my. He's doing that's how I can't even speak. Doing crossovers. What the F, man? What? Now it hits? Jesus. Making me like shave my face. I'm mad. I don't even understand. Like, oh my God, just so musical, everything. Yeah, those hits. Those fills, man. It's like Buddy Rich over there. What the? Oh my God, Jesus. Now just some swing, man. What the? My God. Ending with the gong. my God, that solo is just, I mean, it's one of the most musical drum solos I've ever seen. It's just, he really takes you on a different trip of, because obviously Neil Peart has he had the 360 drum set, and I think that's what really separated him from, well, I guess at the time he had the acoustic kit, and then he had an electronic kit, and I felt like that gave him like two different perspectives right then and there to like come up with different sounds. And obviously you can see how many cymbals he has and how many drums he has, and oh my God, that solo is insane. I mean, he starts you off right away with like, all these rudiments, all this crazy stuff. And then, he musically, you can see the progression, like as he's progressed with, his feet doing this, like kind of those, the stomps with the 2 and 1. Insane underneath with all his feet, and his hands were just going crazy with those crossovers. Like I'm like in shock of like how his crossovers were so efficient and precise. You could tell he hits the drum. You can see those little dents on each of the drum heads. You can see the center where he actually places his stick every single time, and hitting the center of the drum for the best quality in the sound. And again, he's just surrounded by so much options, I think. And I think part of Neil Peart's sound is that people don't even realize is that when you look at his kit and you're like, that's a lot of drums, like who needs that kind of kit? But obviously Neil Peart, I think far as way back, one of my favorite like drumming and also percussion sounds that he would do is off the Farewell to Kings album, which is Xanadu. And like, that's another song where you hear every single note, and you hear, I mean, all his stuff is amazing. I'm just saying specifically, I'm zoning out Xanadu because that's one of my favorite drumming and percussion songs because of how much instrumentation he's doing with, the bells. You just saw like he was doing all that, and then the cowbells, or whatever, So, I mean, he's very musical drummer. He doesn't just stay on the snare drum. And then, when he did that rotation, it sounded very African tribal, like just out of the sorts of drumming that I've really hardly would hear in a drum solo. Sometimes you hear guys and they're just right away, it's just like, crazy stuff. But he did it so tasteful and musical within that. I think that was like a 8-minute solo, I think. A lot just happened in that time frame. He changed at least 4 times, maybe 5 or 6 times, of giving you different textures and different sounds and styles within his playing. And then he finished it with like a big band jazz, like with those hits and those horn sections. Just unreal. Like that's what I'm saying. The kind of drummer Neil Peart is. He really is one of the best drummers and most musical player out there still. I think he's one of the best drummers yet in our time still. I mean, it's just when you hear all his drum parts, you just think like only Neil Peart would come up with something like that. You know what I mean? So, and I guess because again, he's very particular in his drum parts. He's very precise and he knows every single like hit. He knows where he's going to place just even, the slightest little splash hit. And you could tell he put the time and effort and put the quality into the recordings of Rush. And that's why Rush is Rush. But obviously without Neil Peart, it would not be exciting and memorable with those drum parts. So, oh my God, it's just one of my favorite drum set solos of all time. So just wanted to share that reaction with you guys. I can't even, I'm going to be thinking about it again and again throughout the whole day, because it's one of those solos where I'm like, my jaws drop. I don't have a lot to say. Like I want to, like if I rewind it and all that stuff, but it's just, there's so much that when you watch it just without stopping, it's like you're getting it right in front of you. Like there's there's hardly anything I can't say, that there's nothing that needs to be said. So, but yeah, anyway, just wanted to give you guys my honest reaction and just, you know, share some thoughts with you guys. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bye.